Hi, I'm Lisa Challenger, Worcester County Tourism Director, and welcome to another edition of Beach and Beyond. Thanks for joining us. We are going to be here at the Delmarva Discovery Museum, checking out what's going on this winter there, and then heading up to talk to Rena Thaler at the Ocean City Center for the Arts, heading down to Secrets, talking to Jackie Miller about what's going on with Secrets in the Distillery, and then we're going to hear from our best friend Jim Rapp, a great naturalist who's going to be talking about what there is to see out there in the wild. So please don't go anywhere.
New name, new games. So many new ways to win now at Ocean Downs Casino. Play live table games like blackjack, roulette, and craps. Hit on 100 additional slots, plus thrill to the excitement of lots more new theme slot games. The new Ocean Downs Casino, where the fun shines. Please play responsibly. For help, visit mdgamblinghelp.org or call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Hi, I'm here at the Delmarva Discovery Museum with Stacy Weisner, who is the president and CEO of the Discovery Museum. Stacy, thank you. We're standing here in front of the otter tank, and they're kind of the star attraction.
They are. We're standing in front of the Wally Gordon River Otter exhibit. This is Matt coming out right now. We put Ashley just dropped some ice cubes in. We make our own ice cubes. We'll put fish in it, some fish juice, sometimes some fruit in it, sometimes a crayfish. And they'll come out and they'll play with them for enrichment. And they're really fun. Also in the 6,000, here comes Tuck.
Yeah, I don't know how you can tell them apart.
Their nose mostly.
You're around them more than
we are.
I could literally stand here for hours and watch them.
Yeah. The best part of the day is first thing in the morning and late at night. But the otters play quite frequently. They work hard and play hard, we say.
Oh my gosh. So we wanted to come down here because it is winter. And if people are looking for a great indoor activity, whether you're a family with kids or not, just adults, everybody loves this place.
Yeah, we're open 7 days a week. So our winter hours in January and February, we're open 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. Monday through Saturday, noon to 3 p.m. on
slightly
Sundays.
Modified.
Just 1 hour earlier a day.
Okay.
If you want to come later and the hours don't suit, we'll kind of help you out a little bit. We're great for play groups, for senior bus tours, for field trips. Those are our bread and butter. We work hard to earn every business, every family member. Great for multi-generation and very accessible.
Right. And I know that people may have been here already, but it's a great place to come back to over and over again because you're always fixing up and redoing and retweaking, and these guys are always entertaining.
We were pretty happy this morning. We hosted a grant workshop from the Maryland Heritage Area Authority, and we had 17 people in the back. And the ones that had been here in the past year or two, they say every time they come in, they're surprised. There's something different. We're tweaking something, we're adding something.
So it's a great place to add to your wintertime activities.
Yeah.
And
we have otters. We have an accessible touch pool with 4 wheelchair stations. We have turtles and snakes. And we have a lot of really cool culture and historical exhibits.
And you do your Otterly Silly Saturdays?
Yeah, so we do a program for otters every day at noon.
And every Saturday at noon?
Every day at noon.
Oh, okay.
Every day at noon, yeah.
So tell me about the Otterly Silly Saturdays.
Well, we'll do something a little special and fun. For the otter program, usually we also feed them. The Otterly Silly Saturdays, sometimes we might put live eels in here. We might put crabs in. And they have the 6,000-gallon aquarium here, a water slide, and a land area also.
They look super healthy.
Yeah, they are.
Very happy and healthy.
They are.
Now, if people want to get more information, tell us your website.
www.delmarvadiscoverymuseum.org.
Right here in Pocomoke City, right on the Pocomoke River. Great way to spend a day this year.
Please come back. Please come back. We're always looking for membership and for investors to see what kind of things we can do.
And these guys are showing off.
They are.
Stacy, thank you once again. It's always a pleasure to be here, and it's always a pleasure to see these guys. Come on down to the Delmarva Discovery Museum.
Thank you.
Hi, I'm Lisa Challenger, and we are in Snow Hill today with no stranger to anybody, I'm sure, Michael Day. Michael's the Economic Development Coordinator for the town of Snow Hill. And we thought we'd come down to Snow Hill because we all know he's done such great things in Berlin, and now he's taking that same great formula into Snow Hill. And if you haven't made a trip recently to Snow Hill, you're really going to want to do this after watching this segment. Michael, thank you for joining us.
Who were you just talking about? Thank you.
So we're going to start right here on the beautiful Pocomoke River, and we're standing right next to the Pocomoke River Canoe Company. And
canoes, kayaks, outboard motors, bicycles for rent,
stand-up paddleboards.
Stand-up paddleboards, the whole 9 yards. Beautiful river out here. No mosquitoes on the Pocomoke River, so it's great for all your water activities.
And he's not just saying that, there really aren't mosquitoes on the Pocomoke River.
Yeah.
It is just an absolutely beautiful river, and you can't believe how much of a wilderness experience it is when you come down here on the river. So we're going to also take a little tour of the town here in a minute, and you've got some great new businesses that have opened up that folks may not know about.
Well, we just left the candy store, the Old Town Candy Shop. Paul Volker's
the Green Pearl.
Green Pearl.
The Green Pearl Art Gallery.
The
Bishop
Stock Art Gallery. The Harvest Moon for dinner and lunch. Blue Dog Cafe is there Friday and Saturday nights.
So there's another new store, Retag, Upscale Resale. Okay, that works. Yep. The Sassy Girl, which is a staple here in town.
Yeah, it's been here for a while.
Great
we
store.
Went into the corner shop, which is a great herbs.
It's the only place I buy oil and vinegar.
Oil, vinegar, barbecue rubs, all kinds of great things. So
recently, the Daily Brew coffee shop opened, and they have breakfast and lunch.
Breakfast, lunch,
great coffee shop.
Great.
And
there's also a brand new rental room upstairs that you can rent for meetings or functions.
And is there free Wi-Fi downtown?
Yes.
Okay, so you can hang out in the coffee shop.
And you don't have to have a password. Just plug into Snow Hill Public.
So we're in Toy Town, which is just an amazing store.
Amazing store.
You had said that this is probably the only store of its kind on the whole East Coast.
Could be.
I believe it. I
be.
absolutely believe it. The selection and the quantity of things he has in here. You know, we're standing under a real airplane.
They could fly.
How many stores have that?
Have that airplane in there,
Tell us about the shops on Washington.
There's a few shops on Washington Street.
The quilt shop. Has
Serenity lessons, quilting machine, fabrics, and Mirror Salon, a brand new salon which is really doing well over there. So there's shops across the street, and there's plenty to do here.
Yeah,
when you come, plenty to do.
Absolutely.
You can spend a couple hours in this store alone.
Yes.
So.
I should say, in addition to the museums and the historic self-guided walking tour, there's plenty to do.
Plenty to do.
Yep. Give us a website so people that want to know more information might be able to go to find.
The best one would be snowhillmd.com.
Okay.
That would be the easiest one.
It's got all the events on there. And well, this has been a real treat. And this store in particular is just so fascinating. Michael Day, thank you. Thank you.
It's been fun.
Yeah, it has been fun. We're leaving the Delmarva Discovery Museum, and we are going to head over to Ocean City to the Ocean City Center for the Arts to talk to Rena Thaler.
Hello, I'm Sandy Gillis with the Ocean City Foodie Tour, and this section of Art Matters is brought to you by the OC Foodie Tour. We're here today at the Center for the Arts with Executive Director Rena Thaler, and she's getting ready to tell us what's going on in the galleries.
Welcome back, Sandy. Always great to have you here. This month, we are featuring artists and writers together. And it's an exhibit we call Shared Visions. It's something that a collaboration we've had for the past 4 years with the Ocean City Writers Group from the library, the OC Library. And it's just grown every year. So have you got a chance to look around yet?
Yes, there's some beautiful things here.
Mm-hmm. It's really neat because next to each piece of artwork, you'll see a writing that we had 30 artists who submitted artwork, and then we passed those images on to the writers, and they got a chance to interpret what they thought the paintings meant. Not necessarily what the painting is, but what they thought it meant and how they interpreted it. So I hope people come down and take a look. Every first Friday night is our opening reception, but the galleries are open every day, year-round. So it's something great to do in Ocean City in the wintertime. We're here every day of the week, no matter what the weather is. Come in and take a look at the galleries and the exhibits, and you'll be really pleased that you did. So. Also showing in our galleries and studios this month, we have several new emerging artists. That's something we try to do year-round. So you'll see a unique exhibit in our Galleria of artist choice of medium and subject. The studios are brimming with new artworks and new artisans, and we'll go up and take a look at some of that in a minute too.
Great, sounds good. So we're here in Studio B, and Rena, I understand we have a new artist in residence here.
Yeah, one of the great things about the Art Center is we've truly made it a destination. So there are 5 artist studios, and they are rented by individual artists. Some of them work right in the spaces, some of them use it as a gallery, and a lot of them teach classes here. And that's, I know you've taken lots of classes.
I've taken lots of classes, and specifically with Pete, with the glass classes. I've made a lot of plates and a lot of different fun things.
Right, so Pete Gibson, who's one of our instructors, has joined us as an artist in residence, and this is his little display of his glassware. And I know you said you've taken his classes, and this month some of the classes he's going to be teaching are these projects right here. The beautiful luminary, and then the wave, and then this gorgeous glass plate, how to make a plate like that. So I hope people will sign up and take some of the classes. Have you ever done this before?
I've never done it in my life, and the first time I did it with him, I was amazed that I could create something really beautiful in less than 2 hours.
Right, and that's the thing. You don't have to have any art experience. We supply all the materials, and we do that with a lot of classes. So we feel that people might not realize all the opportunities that they have in the Art Center, and we're going to be doing a couple of events this month, and we hope that everybody will join us. So,
yeah, join us for the open house, which is Sunday the 13th from 12 to 3.
Yes.
So you can come, meet the artist, look at the space, and there's a lot of opportunity for volunteerism and
get your hands a little bit dirty. We're going to have a few demonstrations and things that people can make and take with them on that day. So nice. Sunday the 13th.
And then another event we have coming up
this month, again, because of the Shared Visions exhibit, we have the artists and the writers will be here doing a talk, a reading about the works that are on display. So you get to meet the artist and the writer and see their interpretation. And there'll be a free reception from 6 to 8:30 on January 22nd. So
nice.
We hope that people come out and join us. And we also have other things that people can, once they come and see what it's all about here, they'll learn about our comedy nights, our film nights, and other events to get involved. So 94th Street, Ocean City Center for the Arts.
There's also always first Friday of every month.
That's right. Everything opens on the first Friday. So lots and lots to do all year long here.
There's always something exciting going on at the Ocean City Center for the Arts. Rena, thanks for having me.
Absolutely.
So get ready to sip, sample, and savor the flavors of the shore by booking online for the next OC Foodie Tour. Join us on the OC Foodie Tour, where we invite you on a taste of Ocean City, an informative culinary journey that leisurely walks you through Ocean City's impressive local restaurant and bar scene, combined with history, local lore, and fascinating facts about this coastal gem of a town and the families who started businesses here. Tickle your taste buds with flavors of some of the finest and most unique food this fun city has to offer. Get ready to sip, sample, and savor the flavors of the shore by booking online for the next OC Foodie Tour.
Thanks so much, Rena. There's always something to do in town, even in the winter. That she's got lots of great options. Next, we're heading down to talk to Jackie at Secrets to see what is going on there.
Hey guys, welcome to Secrets Distilling Company, the first distillery built in Ocean City since 1933. The Secret Spirits line is made up of 14 liquors. I want to learn about how those are made today.
Hi, I'm Cody Miller, head distiller here at Secrets Distilling Company, and today we're going to walk through and I'm going to show you the process of how we make our spirits. All right guys, today we are making vodka. The first step in our vodka production is to start with a raw ingredient. We use corn. We make a gluten-free vodka here at Secrets. All of our flavor vodkas are gluten-free as well as our gin. What we'll do first, we'll take our corn and we're going to mill it into a flour. Then we'll add it to this vessel here, which is our mash mixer. We are going to cook it at a certain temperature in order for all the starches to convert to sugars. After we reach that desired sugar level, we will then ship it over to one of our fermentation vessels, and that's where we'll add our yeast and our yeast nutrients. And we'll have about a 7-day fermentation period. At the end of fermentation, we will then have about a 10% wash. And what we're going to do then is take it and put it into our still, and then we're going to do a stripping run. What we're doing with the stripping run, we're concentrating all the flavors that were developed during fermentation and the alcohol, and we're leaving the mash behind and gathering all our alcohol. From that point, we will take 4 batches and redistill it, and then we will then at that point do a spirit run on our vodka. We will then make a determination of different heads, hearts and tail cuts that we need to make, discarding the heads and the tails and just getting the heart of the spirit itself. After we are done doing our spirit run, we will then send it up to bottling or over to our maceration tanks to create our flavored vodkas.
All right, well, there you have it. If you'd like to learn more about the way we make our spirits here at Secrets Distilling Company, please join us for a tour. They're offered every weekend, are $10 and last approximately 1 hour. You also have 3 tastings of your choice in our Speakeasy tasting room. For more information, visit us online at secretsdistilling.com.
Secrets, Jamaica, USA, where you go to get away. Fall into the 2nd season at Secrets, where it feels like the tropics all year long. The new menu is here, along with specials you don't want to miss. Daily happy hour from 4 to 7 and dinner specials from 5 to 10. Then, when the sun goes down, the fun heats up with live music every weekend. Secrets, 49th Street, Enda Bay, Jamaica, USA. Find us and get lost.
Welcome to the Dough Roller, Ocean City's favorite family restaurant. A full breakfast menu is served daily, featuring delicious buttermilk pancakes and omelets. We have something for everyone. Award-winning fresh dough pizza, sandwiches, subs and salads, Italian and seafood dinners, plus a great kids menu. 41st Street has several TVs to watch your favorite sporting events or host a meeting. All of our locations can accommodate large families and groups. 4 Ocean City locations to serve you, open 7 days a week. The Dough Roller, good things are rolling your way.
Thanks so much, Jackie. Now we're going to be heading out to some of the beautiful Bayside landings. We're going to be talking to Jim Rapp about all the wilds of Worcester that you can experience in the wintertime. Don't go anywhere.
If you really want to experience the best of the Pocomoke River right here in Snow Hill, Maryland, you have to rent a canoe or kayak to get out on the water. Luckily, we have a great business right here in town, and they rent canoes. So I'm here in the world famous Pocomoke River Canoe Company in downtown Snow Hill, Maryland with proprietor Barry Laws. Barry, good to see you, buddy.
Thank you, Jim. Thanks for coming.
Well, thanks for putting us out in the river today. We had a great time exploring the river here in town. So tell me a little bit about the business. How long have you been here on the water renting canoes and kayaks?
We started in the fall of 1982.
Wow.
So it's been 35, 36 years. Full-time, it was the first season, full season, was in 1983.
All right.
So,
now, if I remember, you have a little origin story. You would see people come down here to the river in station wagons and vans and lug their canoes up, and kind of gave you an idea for this, right?
It did. Well, when I bought the building, it was in really bad shape. But next door, before then, a gentleman had canoes there for sale, Cummins Canoes, and that was Mr. Ninian Bell. He had Purdue Ford. And but he didn't rent them. And he closed up, and then we bought this building, and we thought maybe we'd do that. And we started really small, and we're still small, but that's what we did.
Well, I love that you saw the opportunity then to ferry people up, and that's one of the things you do here at the shop. Now, before I get on with that, you mentioned the building. Tell me something about this amazing historic structure here on the river in Snow Hill.
Well, this is part of what was Cordry Company. Cordry Company had a sawmill behind us across the river and a big pole building where they stored lumber. On the other side of the street here, they had a 3-story brick building, which was their headquarters, hardware store, and all that kind of thing. And then some more storage buildings over there. We have a picture in the bathroom showing all those buildings. It was quite a complex. Cordry was sold to Adkins Company out of Salisbury, and eventually was closed down. And when I came back to town, having lived in Richmond for a while, this was the only building surviving, and it was falling down too. But we were able to save it, and
Awesome.
and that's where we are.
Well, it really is amazing. I mean, I guess part of what, for me anyway, attracts me here is like I love the building, I love it coming in that door. It's a sense of adventure every time. It's a little throwback to years gone by. But today you are running a really modern ecotourism business. So let's get back to the river. So what you do now is you rent canoes, kayaks, and paddleboards, right?
And we have 2 small john boats.
And 2 small john boats. So the types of trips you run, you take people and launch them from other spots in the river. So where do you take the folks when they load up in the vans?
We have several places. The main place we take them is up to Porter's Crossing. It's about 5.5 miles north of here on the river, where it's very narrow and beautiful. It's beautiful all the way down. Also, we take them Red House Road, which is on Assawaga Creek, and they can leave from here and paddle downriver, and we can pick them up downriver. The other 2 trips, basically, they paddle back to here after they left where we dropped them off.
Right, right. And those are both those paddles. As a bird watcher, an animal fan, there's lots of wildlife in there. Right. So Barry, you've been on the river here renting canoes and kayaks for a long time. You get out there yourself sometimes, I imagine. So what are some of the favorite things you enjoy when you're out there exploring on the Pocomoke?
Well, it's very peaceful, quiet. It's very nice. Generally no other boats out there other than yourselves and other canoes and kayaks. Generally not any motor boats. The thing I think the beauty of the river, part of it is the cypress trees. There's some beautiful cypress trees out there, cypress knees, and this is one of the northernmost stands of these cypress trees, and they're really neat to see. The lily pads, the spatterdocs, I guess, and birds and everything. We got beaver out here. We've had otter spotted on the river. And I guess that's pretty much it. All the wildlife and the flowers and everything.
I remember talking to you and some of the folks that work here. Like some folks come here just to see the flowers in there in bloom in the spring and summer. And that changes every couple of weeks. I don't know, as a birder, come in the spring for prothonotary warblers, come back in the fall for fall migration. So it's always changing out there. Even the leaf peepers who come to see the cypress needles change is a good time of year.
So we had a guy come there to see the prothonotary warblers. He had not seen one before.
Wow. This is the best place to see them.
When he came back in, he was disappointed. I could tell. There was something. I figured he hadn't seen one, but he was disappointed because he saw so many. It was like he just didn't want to see that.
You want to be a little more rare than that. It's quite a spectacle, especially in the spring. Come back here and paddle with us because you'll see dozens of them. I mean, if not 100 or more some days.
Beautiful little yellow bird. They just look really neat.
So tell me, Barry, how long of a season do you have here in the river and hours of operation and things like that?
Okay. We usually open up in April on weekends, and then we're open daily. May through September and October, and then weekends, and then close for December, January, February, March. Hours generally are on daily 9 to 5. Weekends we open 8 to 6, at least on Saturday, and holidays we're open longer too.
Okay.
So yeah.
And finally, what's the best way folks can find you? Website, phone number?
Well, we have a website. It's PocomokeRiverPaddle.com. Our phone number is 410-632-3971. And of course on the internet with a website, and also we have brochures out and just word of mouth, I guess.
Okay, and we hope this video helps some too. So
thank you.
So we know you'll have a great time. You come down here to beautiful Snow Hill. Today's been gorgeous. We've had a wonderful time in the river. It's always beautiful in Snow Hill. So check out Pocomoke River Canoe Company when you're down here in Snow Hill, Maryland. Barry, thank you very much. Good being here today.
Thank you, Jim. Thanks for coming down.
Sure thing. So come rent a canoe or kayak and explore the Pocomoke River when you're traveling Maryland's beach and beyond.
Meet, touch, hear, and see creatures from across the Eastern Shore and beyond at the Delmarva Discovery Center and Museum, located in downtown Pocomoke City. Experience a variety of interactive and hands-on exhibits for people of all ages. See our newest attraction, the Wally Gordon River Otter exhibit, featuring Mac and Tuck, 2 North American river otters, with live programming daily. For more information, visit delmarvadiscoverycenter.org. The Delmarva Discovery Center and Museum is a registered nonprofit and appreciates the support of the community.
Hi, I'm Lisa Challenger, and we are in Berlin, Maryland today, and I'm with Ivy Wells, who's the Economic Development Director for the town of Berlin, and we're going to be talking about all the things that are made right here in Berlin. We're here at Bleach Butterfly, but you have so much made in Berlin, you actually have a list.
I have such a long list, and I keep adding to it because sometimes I forget that there's so many shops that have things that are made right here in Berlin. And if it's okay with you, I would like to...
I think you're going to be surprised.
Can I read the list?
Just how much?
I can read the
please,
list?
Yes.
All right, starting with Island Creamery, homemade ice cream on what grounds has house-made chocolates. Uncle John makes his own soap and laundry detergent. Jeffrey Oxer, hand-blown glass. Nest, she makes her own quilts and baby clothes. Burley Oak, of course, craft beer and root beer. Heart of Gold Kids, little baby clothes, very cute. Baked Dessert Cafe makes all of their desserts and everything fresh each day. Tada, Patty hand paints her own wine glasses there. And I'm gonna keep going. Bee's Knees, she makes bath products, lotions, and candles. Atlantic Retreat, chemical-free spritzers and lotions and oils. Urban Nectar, so many artists, jewelry, local food. Bungalow Love, there's note cards and Patrick Henry prints and dream catchers and jewelry. Gilbert's Provisions, he is probably fermenting something right now in his shop.
We're gonna go check it out.
Yes, we're definitely gonna go check out Gilbert's Provisions. Berlin Farm Supply, local meat from beer to beef. You have to check that out and see what that means. Painted Gourds by Joanne, CFD Fine Jewelry, and last but definitely not least, the Berlin Printery.
That is an amazing list, and I'm happy to say I think I've been to every one of these places on your list.
I hope so.
So we're going to go and explore and go see some of these things firsthand.
Let's do it.
Let's join us.
Thanks.
So as you can see, there is so much to do and fun things to do and see, and it truly is America's coolest small town. In fact, there's so much to do that we have a few additions.
A few additions: Wooden Octopus, Steel and Glory, and House by Salvage. Please don't forget to visit these wonderful shops here in America's coolest small town.
And don't forget to stop by the Nest and visit Berlin's unofficial mascot. This is
Petey.
And Petey is very, very customer friendly.
Berlin, we are so pet friendly.
Pet friendly.
Bring your dogs, your cats.
Say bye, Petey.
Bye.
Hope you enjoyed our little tour of the Delmarva Discovery Museum, and if you're looking for more great things to do and fun activities, please stick around for another edition of Beach and Beyond.